Hey everyone, Heather Earls here. Thanks for coming on today's episode. This week, like every week, I'll be talking about natural living and healthy tips that will get you to rethink how you live and what products or habits you can easily change to better your life. So let's get started. Well, hello to all my listeners. Well, this week's topic is a 7-layer taco dip. All right, so do you ever crave a certain type of cuisine? You do? Well, me too. In our house, everyone has been craving Mexican food for whatever reason. Since that's a pretty healthy meal, I haven't said much, but I did feel the need to change it up a bit, and that's where this dip comes in. 7-layer dip has awesome ingredients on each level, so when combined in your mouth, they give a mighty punch of flavor. To add another layer, no pun intended, I'm going to share our family's guacamole recipe so you can add fresh guacamole each time you make this easy fan favorite. Now, you guys, if you go to heatherearls.com/guacamole, that's where you're going to find the fresh guacamole recipe, a step-by-step recipe. So once you have that, you are ready for this 7-layer taco dip. Now let's get into it. The items needed: 2-quart square glass Pyrex dish, a spatula, knife, and a cutting board. And the ingredients: 1 16-ounce can of refried beans, your guacamole, enough sour cream to cover and put a layer on top of the guacamole, shredded Colby or your choice of cheese, sliced olives, chopped onions, I use green onions, and then diced tomatoes. So the directions: take your glass Pyrex dish and spread the entire 16-ounce can of refried beans on the bottom using your spatula. Now add enough guacamole to cover the beans. Next comes the layer of sour cream. And you want to wash the spatula off before adding each layer to make it uniform. All right, using your choice block of cheese, shred until a nice layer covers the sour cream. You can also use the pre-shredded cheese you purchased from the store. Now comes the olives, which you can buy already sliced in a can, or you can slice them yourself. Regardless, it comes after the cheese as your next layer. Now chop some green, white, or yellow onions and sprinkle them over the olives. And then the final layer will be your diced tomatoes, which you can prepare ahead of time or dice fresh for the occasion, which I like to do. So bam, you guys, you now have a fan favorite that took about 10 minutes to make. Perfect for when time is short or your church is having a potluck. Remember, if you are having a taco night, this dip spreads nicely on a soft taco, adding loads of flavor when combined with the meat. All right, you guys, and if you are visual, you can go to heatherearls.com/ I think I put it under 7-layer dip or just dip. Look up those two. And you can see a YouTube video on how to make it. You can see the step-by-step tutorial on how to make it. So regardless of how you learn or how you like things, it's all there for you. All right, you guys, thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you again next week. Thanks for listening to today's episode of Urban Wisdom and Natural Living. Tune in next week where I'll broadcast live every Monday morning at 8 a.m. If you miss it live, hold those tears and head on over to my blog, which is heatherearls.com. That's Heather, EARLES.com. There you can have 24/7 access or right here on iTunes. If you want to follow me on social media, you'll find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Pinterest. Have a healthy week.